8 or 24?
Number 8. 24 was more challenging.
It's Monday, so that means 3 things. 1, I'm not your MCM. 2, it's a Mamba Monday. And 3, it's time for the 24 podcast. How you guys doing? I'm your host, the product of Poverty's Environment, D. Pope Chuck Paul, and happy motherfucking New Year. First episode of the new year. I'm not gonna waste no time. You know what? Before I get into everything, I want to say first, rest in peace to John Madden. Passed away a couple days ago at 85, and it's crazy because he just dropped a documentary on his life on Christmas Day. Most known by non-casuals for being a coach for the Oakland Raiders for 10 years, winning a Super Bowl, being an analyst for Monday Night Football, and his legendary game, John Madden Football. Also, Betty White passed away at the age of 99. Everyone knows her from Golden Girls, and of course, rest in peace to Max Julian, passed away at the age of 88. We all know him from the movie, The Mac. Played Goldie the Pimp. Hope everyone enjoyed their week, their weekend, their New Year's Eve. Hope you're healthy, you're safe. Hope you cut off everyone you wanted to cut off this year and whatnot. Hope you're off to a good start of the new year. I enjoyed once I had a handful of folks over to the crib, smoke, drink, talk some shit. Watch my new favorite TV show, Southside. That's on HBO Max. Please check that out. That shit is hilarious. Spoke to somebody that I hopefully will be working on some new content with, a new show for the brand. I won't speak too much on it, but hopefully we get started on that in the start of the spring. So there'll be more shows. It won't just be the A24 podcast. Won't just be the kickoff show. I'm looking to produce 2 more shows this year, so I have something for you guys every week to look forward to. New merch will be coming. We'll be rolling out around the springtime as well. Hopefully, this COVID shit eases back down. It spiked. It spiked up a bit. I think it's because of the holiday season, everybody traveling and shit. Excuse me, I think it'll die down soon. So hopefully I will have the 3rd installment of the Heart and Soul art show in June. Shooting for Juneteenth weekend. May have it out here in Philly, or I may have it one day in New York, one day in Philly. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, man. Let's get right into it. Sunday football and shit. I think I was watching the Cowboys game. I'm looking at the scores. I see that the Bucks were losing to the motherfucking Jets 24-10. I'm like, oh shit. I'm going to turn it on. AB taking off his jersey, his gloves, tossing that shit. Skips out the motherfucking arena. So, there's multiple stories out there, right? One of the stories are that he was benched and that he needed... Let me get this right. I have the exact stats. I have it on the website as well. All right. He would earn $1 million, $333 with $333 and $333K. It's kind of confusing when you say it, but 300,000, right? If he caught 8 more catches, got 55 more receiving yards and had 1 more touchdown, he would have got $333K for each of those bonuses, pretty much. They were saying that Coach Bruce Arians took him out and he was upset. Now, I wasn't watching the game. Now, the difference between taking someone out and benching someone. So I don't know if he was originally benched and then told him to go back in, but this story is saying that he took AB out. AB wanted to, crack those bonuses real quick. He didn't let him. He had an attitude, told him to leave. There's also the story about he recently just also came off an ankle injury. He's told him that his ankle isn't 100%. Bruce said, yo, you either go out there and play or you can go home. AB said, fuck it, I'm going home. Now, people are running around saying, oh, he has CTE this and the fourth. These are the same people who are trying to diagnose motherfuckers with COVID who have no idea how COVID works. So I am not going to act like I'm a CTE specialist. Maybe he just doesn't take bullshit from motherfuckers. I'm gonna take shit back real quick. He was on the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're calling him a distraction. Meanwhile, his star quarterback went around raping bitches. Now, granted, he beat both the cases or whatever, but one time, I don't know. 2 times, yeah, you might be a rapist. I mean, I would be upset and have an attitude if you calling me a distraction. Meanwhile, this dude is getting away with all this type of shit. Then he gets sent to the Raiders, right? He said, yo, this dude John Gruden's a nasty motherfucker. Like, this motherfucker's racist. No one believed him. Called AB crazy. What happened a few months ago? What came out? John Gruden is a racist motherfucker. Then he went to the Patriots. He later on let go. I think that's because of like all other civil cases piling up or whatever. But after he left, Tom Brady left. Then Tom Brady said, yo, AB, come with me. Bruce Arians didn't want AB on the team, mind you. But Brady made that happen. Now, during the press conference, Bruce Arians said AB is no longer a Buccaneer. He's no longer on the team. Focus on the guys that's there. Now, to be honest with you, I don't know if Bruce Arians has that kind of power to cut people. Because this could possibly get resolved. A sit down, a fine, a suspension, who knows? Oh, and also AB would have received $250K for playing in the playoffs. Now, when they asked Tom Brady about this, he said that's a difficult situation. I think everybody should do what they can to help him in ways that he really needs it. We all love him. We care about him deeply. We want to see him be at his best, and unfortunately, it won't be with our team. I mean, it's a politically correct statement, or maybe he probably agrees with AB low-key, like, yo, I can't stand this motherfucker. Maybe Bruce Arians said some shit to him that he ain't like, yo, I'm not going to take that. Because people say things like, yo, you make all of this money. You should let these guys talk to you and treat you any way you want. Okay, so how does this work? If you make like 10 or 20 bucks an hour, should your boss be able to talk to you any way you want, or they shouldn't because you make too little of money? Because you can't have it both ways. That's just my thing. A lot of employees, whether they're athletes or just your regular Joe Schmo in the mail office, one thing we learned about this pandemic, motherfuckers are not taking shit from any of their bosses. People are beginning to realize, like, yo, y'all need us more than we need you. Now, AB signed for $1 million and had a $2 million signing bonus, so he got $3 million off the rip. So the extra mil probably is not hurting him. But who knows? Was it the ankle situation, or was it the extra bonuses he was gonna possibly receive? Who knows? Bruce said he told him to get back in the game. Like I said, he said his ankle wasn't 100%. And there's a known history of coaches, GMs, whatever, not caring if the player's 100%, still putting them out there on the field. Once they get hurt, they get cut, no more money. And hell, this same thing happened to Victor Cruz. He was about to get a few bonuses after completing a few stats or whatever. Giants cut him. This is a known thing done in the NFL. You will get cut, like, let's say if you play a whole season, you get a bonus. You might get benched that last game. Or if you get supposed to get 1,000 yards, you might get benched taken out the game, and you might need 980. And you have 980, or you need 20 yards, something like that. It's done on a regular basis. It's nasty business, man. But me personally, I'm not going to rush to judgment. I don't think it's CTE. I think he just tired of motherfuckers. So let's wait and see if anybody got something to say about Bruce Arians in the next couple weeks. You know, wait, because AB gonna say what he got to say. As always, his story, and the truth. We gonna find out what happened. Le'Veon Bell, former Pittsburgh Steelers, also on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He said, I spoke to AB. You're never gonna have me say anything fucked about my boy. So we'll see what happens. And the crazy thing about it is, a couple days before that, in the NBA, Christian Woods, and I believe his name is PJ or TJ Porter. Porter got into it with one of the assistant coaches and left the game at halftime, went home. The other player, Christian Woods, refused to come in the second half. They were both suspended a game. Now, this situation can't be treated the same. Because at the end of the day, me personally, y'all all adults. GM, coach, assistant coach, team captain, AB. Someone be a mediator. Sit down and work that shit out. Because you got other motherfuckers injured right now. You need as many bodies as you can to get this shit done. Put the ego aside. Like, stop acting like you don't need Antonio Brown right now. Suspend them and fine them. I seen somebody say some shit like, oh, it needs to be held accountable. Held accountable. Kicked off the team. Yeah, he had the COVID card. He was suspended. Every time he get in trouble, he's found and suspended. I believe he'd be on another team. There's guys like Richie Incognito, who's still in the NFL, who's on the Raiders, matter of fact, who is a openly known racist, use racial slurs to teammates, homophobic slurs to teammates. It's all public knowledge. And he's still on an NFL team. You got Ben Roethlisberger playing possibly his last game tonight. And you know his history. There's guys who's done far more worse shit, violent shit, still in the league. I remember the former Giants kicker a couple years ago had a diary about beating his wife and was arrested for beating his wife. The Giants kept him on the team until the New York Daily News made it public, and then they let him go. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But whew, my man AB. That is an interesting motherfucker, to say the least. But once again, like I said, the brand is building. There's more merch coming out. I guarantee you. So I got some fly ideas, some fly shit coming. I got a new show I'm working on. I won't be hosting it. Will be a black queen. Keep in mind. Keep that in mind. Keep on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for that. Sorry. Kind of excited about this shit. But yeah, man. A lot of dope shit on the way. Hopefully next week we have some more intel on this shit. Whew, Lord of mercy. AB. And before I let go, Kyrie Irving is back. On Wednesday, he's playing an away game. I can't wait. Power is back on Sunday. Snowfall is back February 23rd. Atlanta is back March 24th. And everything in the TKOMG shop is 22% off because it's 2022. If you think about it, last year was 2021 because COVID came in 2020 and you can see 2020 had won. And I think 2022 might just be like 2020 too. Play on words. Haha, that joke. Like I always say, like, share, subscribe, comment. God is good. God is great. Thank God my paper straight. I am the Poacher Paul. Peace out. Oh yeah, HustleMania tee in the shop also, 22% off.
8 or 24. Number 8. 24 was more challenging.